Well, thank you for watching Points West. It is good to have your company.
It certainly is. And still to come on this evening's programme.
Dad, what's fish and chips?
We meet the makers of a scary movie which imagines what the world would be like if everything in the sea became extinct.
Interesting stuff. Now, the amount of plastic that we're producing and then throwing away is very much in the news, isn't it, at the moment? Thanks in part to Blue Planet 2, of course, made here in Bristol.
And now there's another a production to prick our conscience, made by a local independent filmmaker, Sarah Malabar. She's imagined a future world where there's no more life left in the sea. Let's take a look.
Welcome to the Ocean Museum. UV levels stabilised. Please remove solar filters. Caution! Live marine specimens. Please deactivate all comms devices. Look! Yo! Shark!
No, these used to swim in the sea. That's all that's left now.
Look at our big one!
I know.
Well, Sarah's here, along with Stephen Eades from MARINET, the environmental group, who asked her to make the film. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.
Sarah, what's the reaction been to this? Because it's hard-hitting, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's been fabulous, yes. It's creating quite a lot of comments on Facebook and social media. Really enjoying the angry emoticon, because it's, you know, making people aware of what's actually going on.
But it's not going to happen, is it? We're not going to lose all life in the sea by 2050. So
Well,
why stir up trouble?
I'm not sure if we're stirring up trouble. I think what's happening is we're presenting a terrifying version of the future.
But the future's terrifying enough, isn't it, without sort of making it even worse?
We can do something today in 2018 to actually make changes to avoid this version of the future, which is the point of the film, really.
And you're from the action group, aren't you?
Yes, MARINET.
That's right. So what lifestyle changes would you like to see?
Well, they've got to be very, very deep, in fact. The carbon dioxide that goes into the atmosphere from burning fossil fuels causes acidification. We've got all the plastic that's going into the ocean, which is going
right,
into
but how can we
marine
change
life.
our lives to make things better?
We've got to stop doing these things. We've got to stop burning fossil fuels. We've got to stop making plastics as a universal packaging material. We've got to find substitutes. We really have to think very fundamentally about the way in which we live in order to find the solutions to stop all these things happening.
Are you heartened at all by the fact that supermarkets are now in a race to be the ones who get rid of the plastics? The government, albeit in 24 years' time, want to eradicate. You know, people are now talking about it, aren't they?
They are indeed, yes, and it's this change in consciousness that's got to happen, because we're all involved. You know, it's not just the people who make it, it's we who buy it too. So the choices that we make are equally important.
Now this is sort of become quite talked about on social media, and you've also got an album out, is that right?
We're actually supporting a group called Artists Project Earth. They've produced an album with a band called Rhythms Del Mundo, with some amazing artists involved, Bob Dylan, Beyonce, Ed Sheeran, and they've created like a charity album, and you can download it, so it's not actually a plastic thing, it's a downloadable album, and all the proceeds will go towards funding.
What's that called?
It's called Plastic Albums.
Right.
All the proceeds go towards funding particularly technologies that can clean up plastic pollution.
I can't believe I haven't heard of that, but thank you for telling us about it, and your
Nice to
film,
see you
which you
both.
can see on YouTube.
Thank you so much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.